Hey guys, welcome to Lake Stevens Auto Detailing. My name's Kyle, and today we've got a 2020 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. It's a Crew Max with a 5.7 liter tried and true V8, and we're going to be doing an inside and out detail on it. It's not too dirty, it does have some grime and stuff on the outside. It's kind of hard to show up on the camera there, but you can kind of see the wheels and tires a little dirty. The bed's got some junk in there, so we're gonna end up pulling the bed mat and just blasting that out, getting as clean as we can. And then once we finish the exterior walk around, I'll show you the inside and show you what we're working with here. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, the roof needs a little bit of work. We'll get that all cleaned up and scrubbed up. So inside just kind of got a dust layer, got a little bit of stuff in the cup holders, nothing too crazy. We got some debris and stuff in the driver's side floor area, which is kind of typical of any vehicle. It's not too bad. There's thankfully no pet hair or anything like that. Guy just has a couple kids and he's looking for a deep clean to get all the kind of cracks and crevices, stuff that doesn't normally get done when you're just wiping the vehicle down and just vacuuming it. So he does try to keep up on it. So the condition wasn't too bad, but we're just going to be doing a deep clean and getting everything all scrubbed up. It's the condition wise is pretty good, considering most of the vehicles I get are usually more on the bad condition. So this one wasn't too bad, but it still does take time to get all the nooks and crannies, the carpets and the cracks in the leather seats and everything all cleaned up. So yeah, just follow along and you can kind of see the transformation of this Toyota Tundra as it takes place. Thanks guys. I also wanted to say I've got Amazon affiliate links for a lot of the detailing products that I use, so if you guys do buy stuff on Amazon, feel free to click through on one of those links. Even if you don't buy one of the items that I have links for, if you buy anything on Amazon after clicking through one of the links, I do get a small little kickback, so it does help the channel out, doesn't cost you anything, so I'd appreciate that. And yeah, without further ado, we'll finish wrapping up showing you the interior condition, and we'll get right into vacuuming and stuff. And also let me know in the comments below, how long do you think this truck detail took? It's inside and out, and also cleaning the truck bed. So leave me a comment down below and put your best guesses on how long you think this detail took me. So my standard operating procedure for when I'm doing an interior and exterior, I usually start with the interior first, and I just get a general vacuum done just to get kind of the loose stuff, the easy stuff that'll come up. And then I'll hit it up with a drill brush and a torn door, if as needed, depending on the level of filth and dirt. Usually pretty much all vehicles have to use at least the drill brush. The torn door, if it's on the dirtier side, yes, but not on every vehicle. And that also helps not using the tornador if I don't have to, because it blows dirt and debris and just it blows it all over the place, so you have to vacuum the entire pretty much car all over again. So it does a great job blowing it out from the nooks and crannies if there's areas where you can't reach or it doesn't want to come up. But if you can get it with the drill brush or just vacuuming, definitely a bit of a time saver if you can get in there with the kind of crevice tool on your vacuum. That'll save you some time not having to use the tornador and blowing the junk everywhere. So just food for thought. If the vehicle's got all-weather mats or just floor mats in general, I usually just, if they're pretty dirty, I'll give them a quick little vacuum, and then for the rest of the cleaning, I'll just yank them out and I'll pressure wash them if they're all-weather mats. If they're carpeted mats, depends on how nasty they are. If they're really bad, I'll pressure wash those too, but if I don't need to, then I won't, because it just takes a while for them to dry. So we'll just continue here, get this thing all vacuumed up. The driver's side's obviously it's always the worst, because there's always somebody driving, so it gets a lot of dirt and debris and stuff around the pedals and the back sides, kind of the little nooks and crannies in between the center console and the seat bottom and stuff like that. So just trying to get in those areas where people don't usually vacuum or pay attention to those areas. That's part of the job as a detailer, is getting all those little areas that don't normally get done. So getting all that detail work accomplished. So that drill brush does a great job of agitating any embedded carpet, junk in the carpet fibers and stuff like that. So we'll get all that agitated and loosened up so we can vacuum it up and get this thing looking brand new again. I'm kind of curious, how often do you guys clean your own vehicles? Do you try to get them once a week, twice a week, once a month, or every 2 to 3 months, or is it once or twice a year whenever you get some time? So leave me a comment below. I'm kind of curious, how often are you guys able to keep up on your own vehicles? I clean mine personal vehicles as often as I can, which usually isn't as often as I'd like to, but I try to keep the trash and the food crumbs and everything like that down to a minimum, so I don't have a ton of work ahead of me when I do detail my own vehicles. But yeah, that's kind of my own personal thing. Life's pretty busy right now, so usually don't get a chance to detail my own vehicle except every few months. This truck wasn't too bad on the dirtiness scale, but I'm just using the Tornador, just kind of spot cleaning in areas where things are kind of stuck in the little cracks and crevices, like in the leather seats, and then along the door panel, the weather seal areas, just areas like that where it's hard to get in there with a brush or microfiber towel and wipe out or vacuum out. So I'm just doing a little bit of spot blowing, making sure I'm getting this truck as good as I possibly can condition wise, just to get it all cleaned off. So the door jambs and inside of the outer painted door panel area that on the doors, they're not too bad, but it's hard to get it on camera too, but yeah, they're not too bad. So I'm just doing a quick little rinse, scrubbing it down before I clean the wheels and tires, so it's got fresh soap on there, doesn't have any brake dust or any grime on there, and giving it a nice light rinse, and then we'll move on and get all the doors and door jambs cleaned up, and then we'll move on to the wheels and tires and get this truck all looking great. I definitely prefer working with all-weather mats. They're a lot easier to clean and keep up on, both with my personal vehicles as well as detailing vehicles. It's just easy to hit them with the pressure washer, get that loose grit, grime, any gum or food stains, any spills, anything like that. Get some of that loose stuff up and blast it off, and then go over there, get in there with my drill brush and some soapy water, and clean it off the rest of the way, and they're looking great, and it doesn't take very long time-wise. So carpeted floor mats, they can take longer, especially when they have stains or if they've got gum or something on there where it's going to take a bit of time to get it off. But yeah, I really like the all-weather mats as terms of durability and maintenance. Alright, so we're all done with this 2020 Toyota TRD, Tundra TRD Pro. That had a little bigger aftermarket tires on there. I think they were like 295, 75, and the guy said he gets pretty good gas mileage on the vehicle. He was saying upper teens, which was kind of surprising to me because I think stock these things get like 13 to 17 miles per gallon, so must be taking it easy on the highway. I know the bigger tires give you kind of a longer final drive, so to speak, so you're running lower RPM, so maybe that's helping get better gas mileage. But anyway, yeah, this thing turned out pretty good, came out pretty clean, so pretty happy with how everything turned out on it cleanliness wise. We got this thing looking as clean as possible. It wasn't too bad to start off with, but it did take, I think it was about 4.5 hours roughly. So it did take a bit of time getting through all those nooks and crannies and get everything wiped down as much as we can. Getting it cleaned does take time, so even if a vehicle is not too terribly dirty, it does take time to get all that detail work done. So let me know in the comments below, how do you think this thing turned out, and you think that length of time that it took me, does that seem normal, too short, or too long? Anyway, thanks for watching another episode of Lake Stevens Auto Detailing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.